Okay, friends, here we go. Today, we'll eat pizza and watch cartoons.
JJ, open up as quickly as possible. We really have a big problem in the village.
Mikey, what happened? Can you tell me everything in detail? How can I help?
I can say this. There are too many villagers in the village. Many villagers stayed in the village after the fair.
Oh, it turns out that we don't have enough houses and even less places to house them. We'll be spending a lot more food than usual.
Exactly, JJ. This is a really big problem, and we need to think about how to solve it, because many villagers just don't want to leave the village.
It looks like we need to go home and come up with some kind of plan on how we'll solve the problems with all these villagers. It seems to me that this is the only option we can do now. We definitely need the king of the village to discuss all this with him. We simply have no other option, and we won't solve anything.
Mikey and JJ, this is a big disaster. If things go on like this, our village will be destroyed very soon. We don't even have enough food.
We understand everything perfectly, but what can we do? We simply have no other option than to make the village wider, so that we can fit all the villagers here.
We have little food, but a lot of crime. Listen, maybe we should try to drive some of the villagers out of the village?
More crime? Wow, that's a good idea. How can we separate the villagers and drive out most of them? That's an incredible plan.
I like this plan too. Thanks to it, we will be able to rebuild our village. King of the villagers, go tell everyone that we are going to hold a vote for them.
The three of us will decide who to keep in the village and who should be driven out. I really like this plan. That's why the plan with the vote is really so cool. We will have to punish those who break the law and leave those who are law-abiding in our village. Okay, friends, now we will have to wait for the preparation stage. We will have to tell everything to the villagers and start voting for them little by little to kick them out of the village or not. It will be really difficult, but there is no other choice. We will not be able to cope with such a flow of villagers because of the fair. We will have to kick out some and keep some for ourselves. I will have a table with two different buttons. Green, we keep the villager. Red, we kick him out of our village forever.
You cannot worry, JJ. Although there are really many of them here, the king of the villagers knows who did what, and it will be easy for us to make a choice in our favor.
Oh, are you serious? There are that many of them. But there is no point in going back, and we will have to do all this. I have prepared everything to start deciding and voting for them. Okay, villagers, good luck to you all. It will be a really interesting experience, and I hope you won't be offended by us. It was just a necessity.
Mikey and JJ, all the villagers here are from the village, and I hope I haven't forgotten anything. I wrote down every violation, and the three of us will decide whether to kick them out or leave them in the village.
Okay, here is the first villager whose story we will listen to. So, tell me, King, what did he do, and what should we find out?
Okay, JJ, that's interesting. It happened like this. This villager didn't know where to throw out his trash, and he did the following.
Oh, I've got so much trash, but I can't get to the trash can because there are so many people on the street. There are villagers on literally every corner, and I just can't get to the trash can. I don't even need to try, because it doesn't make any sense at all. But this trash is already starting to smell bad. I can't keep it any longer. I need to throw it all away somewhere. But just look at how many villagers there are here. Maybe I should find another place to throw this trash. I've got an idea. I'll throw all this trash into the water. It will definitely not do anything to it, and it will not bother all the villagers. If someone wants to, they'll get into the water to clean it all up. I just wanted to get rid of this trash and the nasty smell. Everything will be much better now.
Wait, King of the Villagers? Did he really just throw the trash into the water? That was the worst decision that could have been made.
Yes, the villager thought that nothing terrible would happen, but he could not suspect that this would also have consequences even worse than anyone could imagine.
What is this strange smell? This has never happened before. Oh no, why did the water next to my house turn so green? Is it all because of the trash? If someone finds out that I threw trash into the water, and because of that, the water became bad, they will simply destroy me or kick me out of the village.
Oh, I certainly did not expect such stories, King of the Villagers. We will have to really think carefully before passing a verdict on this matter.
Mikey, this is a very serious violation. because someone could have gotten hurt, and especially because the water there is still bad.
Okay, then we press the red button and kick the villager out of the village.
Mikey was too hasty with his decision. I also think that he shouldn't be kicked out. He will simply pay a fine and clean up all the water and take away all the trash. Such a punishment.
You were too soft with him. We should be stricter because there are a lot of villagers, but there is little space. Okay, next villager, come on over. We'll find out everything about you now, and we'll decide whether you'll stay in the village or not.
By the way, I even became interested in listening to the stories of what each of the villagers does. So we'll have to listen to everyone and decide who to kick out of the village.
I can only tell my friends that I did not do anything like that. That is why you will definitely leave me in the village and everything will be very good. Oh no, doggy, what are you doing there? I have absolutely no idea how you got in there. But I need to save you somehow. You're a poor little dog and I need to figure out how to get you out of there. I had a trampoline in my inventory somewhere and maybe I could put it up and have you jump on it. Can you trust me? This is very, very important. This is a safe place where you can jump and nothing will happen to you. I'll also feed you and give you some water. You'll be my favorite dog. I hope that all the villagers will treat dogs the same way and save them from the most terrible situations, because our friends always end up in them.
Well, this is ridiculous. He shouldn't be in this line. He definitely gets a green button from me. People like him should be an example for everyone else.
I completely agree with JJ. If he helped the dog, it means he is a good person. We should stick to such people in our village.
Hi, Mikey and JJ. I want to say right away, don't be so hard on me, because you might not like my story. I'll definitely improve.
If you say that right away, then there's definitely something wrong with you.
Okay, I finally bought my first TNT. I want to try it out as soon as possible. I've heard a lot about it, that it can be dangerous, but it seems to me that they don't understand anything at all. I definitely know more about it than they do. I think this is the best place to try using it. I want to do everything carefully so that no one gets hurt at all. Attention, villagers, run away from here as fast as you can. Wow, the explosion was really big, much bigger than I thought. This might get me into trouble, because if anyone in the village finds out about this, they'll try to kick me out right away. I need to get out of here as quickly as possible. The villagers definitely won't tell about me because no one was hurt, and I'll somehow finish and restore the farm myself later. The main thing is that no one tells about me. I need to go try to blow up the TNT somewhere again. I haven't fully understood how it works and how big the explosion is. This is a real experiment. I want to try to blow it up where the villagers will be and see if they can react. That's the most important thing. Oh no, I injured a lot of villagers. If the village king finds out about this, I'll be in trouble. It's time to run away from here as fast as possible and without anyone seeing me.
What? You really blew up the TNT right in the center of the village and thought we'd think about whether to keep you or not? That's denied! 100%!
You have put other villagers in great danger and injured many. We are not only refusing you, we will throw you in jail and you will stay there.
I completely agree with you. We must prevent such violations and, of course, put in jail anyone who does something like that. This is unacceptable. True, I am really tired, Mikey. I thought it would be easier, but the line does not seem to be getting any smaller. Are we sure we will make it today?
We need to try hard to finish all of this, because we must select all the bad and good villagers and vote them out.
Yes, this is really important work. We must not give up and do everything in our power. Because all of this is for the good of our village. No one can break the law without us knowing about it. We must punish all the guilty ones.
We must work hard now and do this. We have no other option and no turning back either. You must understand. Next, come quickly. There aren't many left, JJ. Let's hurry up and get the job done.
You're rejected, rejected, rejected. Next, there aren't many villagers left.
Oh, they're getting fewer. We have to give it our all at the very end, JJ. We have to get the job done and free our village. Phew, JJ, we're finally done with this. We really rejected a lot of people.
Just like we kept a lot of people. We've made the perfect balance in our village. Now there are only good people here.
I want to thank you, Mikey and JJ. Without you, I couldn't have done all this alone. The last thing you need to do, Mikey and JJ, is send the last villagers you refused on the bus, so that they definitely leave our village once and for all.
We kicked you out because you broke the laws of our village and can no longer be here. Forgive us, but that's how it is.
Forgive us, but we are ready to do anything for our village. Now, we will rest at home, eat, and watch cartoons. That's why, friends, we will say goodbye to you. See you very soon, and bye, everyone.